Rules Committee will be in order. Today we're meeting about H.R. 20, Preventing Greater Uncertainty in Labor Management Relations Act. And we, by unanimous consent, are getting started here without all of our members. The gentleman from Massachusetts indicated he's ready, and so am I, so here we go. The opportunity to be here today comes as a result of chaos that is caused by President Obama's unprecedented, unconstitutional recess appointments to the NLRB. In January of 2013, the D.C. Court of Appeals ruled that the President's 3 recess appointments to the 5-member board that were made in January 2012 were wrong and unconstitutional. However, the NLRB and the President have ignored this ruling and have chosen to literally thumb their noses at the D.C. Court of Appeals. This should not be a bipartisan issue. This should be a bipartisan issue and not a partisan issue. So I'm sure it will be then. Thank you very much. This should not be a partisan issue. This is a question of separation of powers and upholding the Constitution. And I believe whether it's this president or another president, we would want to make sure here in the House of Representatives and in the spirit of good government to make sure that we all understood the rules of appointments and the things that should take place. So we're here at the Rules Committee today to address the economic and regulatory discord caused by the President's unconstitutional appointments by allowing business to retain certainty among the regulatory avalanche that continues to stifle job creation and economic growth. So unless we act, these decisions will inject additional economic uncertainty into our already struggling economy. The NLRB continues to meet to issue consequential and controversial decisions despite having what we believe is the unnecessary quorum to do so. It is pursuing an aggressive agenda of excessive government regulation, overturning decades of established law along the way. Once again, this is an avalanche of regulatory overreach and uncertainty about its validity, and it's going to waste taxpayer dollars on costly litigation and compliance efforts, and it's causing anti-competitiveness in the marketplace. So House Republicans believe that job creation and economic growth comes from free enterprise and private investment, not through excessive government regulations. H.R. 1120 will give our nation's businesses the legal certainty that they need to know so that they can focus on expanding their companies, hiring new employees, and growing our economy, not looking at rules and regulations that are made later to be overturned by the court. So I am pleased that you are here today. Does the gentleman from Massachusetts have any opening statement? Gentleman does not. We welcome both of you today to the committee. We welcome you both back. As you know, David Dreyer, your former favorite Rules Committee chairman, has retired, and I've now taken over in January, and I'm delighted to see both of you. And as always, without objection, we'll accept any written statements that you have, and know that you bring expertise to this table on this issue. We'd welcome the chairman of the committee first, Mr. Klein. Gentleman is recognized.